My life, it changed dramatically 7 years ago when I was in Oregon. My mother wanted to be near me, and so her and my sister moved up there into Springfield, Oregon, and I know that it's just because my mom wanted to be near me, and unfortunately she passed away from cancer pretty quickly after she got up there. I went through a whole lot of depression. I actually tried to take my life a couple of times, and I went to a treatment center up in Portland. I've been desperately trying to get help. I've been through a lot in my life, a lot of trauma. And 16 months ago, I was nearly homeless, was living in an old Greyhound bus. It was not good. I was living out in the forest, mostly out in Lake Belmont. Before all that, there was a lot of times that I had to sleep outdoors because the bus was just practically unlivable. And finally, when I walked into the unit, I was like, it was like a wow thing. It was like really bright, it was clean, it was warm, it was comfortable. I had a shower, a bath, a stove, had everything I needed. When I first moved here to JoJo's, it was pretty exciting. After the first couple of days, I got to meet a lot of people and make a lot of friends in there. At that point, I was determined to pull my life together. While I was there, I got into counseling. I finally did. I never wanted to go to counselors. I finally went across the street over to the guidance clinic, and then I got extremely involved in the guidance clinic. And then my sobriety, that was the big thing for me to get well. I was worried about my health more than anything. I spent 4 months at JoJo's, and one day Liz and Jermaine and all them told me that there may be an opening for me to get permanent housing. And I was like, okay. And when I come over here and I looked at the place, I was like, no, this is not gonna happen. There's no way they would allow me to move into something that nice. I mean, it's been a real success for me being here. This is all brand new to me. I mean, I never had thought anything like this could possibly happen in my life. I just love the fact that I can wake up in the morning and I can take care of my cats, and I can get up and I can go downstairs, and I can go to my meetings. I can go and visit my friends at JoJo's, which I do quite frequently. Some of the tenants there I go and visit, and being able to get out of myself and do things and know that I can come home and I'm in a safe place and in a good environment. But see, I'm retired now pretty much, and I gotta stay busy. I gotta be doing things. But the community and the support in the community has just been tremendous to me. I do a lot of volunteer work. I work down at the food bank 3 and 4 days a week. For me, volunteering, it's really exciting. I look forward to getting signed up to work during the week. And when I go down there, I have a lot of people I know now. We talk, and I'm starting to remember people's names. And I do a lot of different stuff down there, either working on the produce line or working out front and helping people, helping the community. Stability for me is being able to know that I'm in a safe place, to be able to wake up in the morning and do the things that I like to do. Thanks to the program here and all my counseling and my therapy and all my friends here, I have people that I can call. I have people that I can go and see and that come and see me, and that helps me maintain on a daily basis.
My name is Chantal Mossman, and I have lived in Flagstaff for about 18 years now, and I bought my home through Housing Solutions in 2019. I work for a local nonprofit as my day job, and then I'm also on the board of 2 others, so I'm very invested in this community. Being a renter, I had nervousness about, was my rent going to increase, or were they going to sell it out from under me, or there was a variability. It's a little bit of an unstable situation where there's a little bit of scarcity in just what is my life going to be like, because it can be impacted by somebody else's decision so much. I bought this home. The folks who owned it, I'd rented from them for about 10 years. They were going to sell. So either I needed to buy it and stay in this home, or I needed to move and find a different rental. So when I first contacted Housing Solutions and I sat down with Angela, she is a wonderful human and makes buying a house seems way less scary. Sitting down and looking at options, it's like, this is possible. I can do this. I can buy a house in Flagstaff. Just that first initial meeting, kind of opened those doors for me, and I was allowed to put my doubts aside, and I felt confident that this was a possibility and that it was available to me, which felt like an incredible gift. If I had not had down payment assistance, I would not have been able to buy this house. It would not have been in the cards. I did not have that. So the possibility of having that made this a reality for me, and I'm eternally grateful for that reality because I love my home. And it also means that I have been able to perpetuate that generosity. So I've had different friends who were out of a housing situation, and I was able to welcome them into my home and create some stability for them while they figured out what they needed for their life. And I'm grateful then for that opportunity. Having housing means that I don't have one foot out the door. I get to stay here. I have that structure and security. I'm not nervous that I'm not going to be able to pay my bills and I'm going to have to move somewhere else that might have better housing or more affordability. I get to stay. And that means a lot to me. I think if I hadn't had the support from Housing Solutions, I don't know that I would have had a chance to be here. I think I would have had to leave. And given my connection to this place and the rivers and canyons of the Southwest, that would have been awful. It made me really sad to have to leave. But I think that would have had to been my reality. I couldn't keep paying rent at the rates that they are today. I think the fact that Housing Solutions exists is a testament to the generosity of the Flagstaff community. We in Flagstaff want people to stay here and be here, especially the people who want to live here and be in community here. So donors, different stakeholders, city people who help make this thing a reality means that teachers and nonprofit folks and people who want to be stewards of this land get to stay here. And that means that we're investing in the people who are going to make this place better and be part of this full community.